in different locations. So I hope that when the situation improves, you can visit part of Catalonia and get to know us better. And you might be wondering what this picture is, and you'll find it surprising. It's our school, of course, not this building. Does anyone know where this is? Those from Vilanova? Famous plaza, very good, main square, Plaza de la Vila, so remember that. And this building no longer exists, right? It was replaced by a modern building, but this used to be our school over 100 years ago, right? Of course, now we have other more modern buildings, like the main building where you are now. The Hall of Residence, some of you may stay there, and the library. So I hope that you use the library a lot, because it will mean that you're studying a lot. And this is Neapolis, right? Neapolis, in Greek, that means Villa Nova, right? New city. And many of you will be working there during your projects, right? So most of your projects will be located there because it's an innovation research building. So we're looking forward to learning about your projects and the interesting research and innovation you'll be developing. So now, Nuria will tell you a little bit, I'll give you a little bit of context about our studies here.
So you know, there's a few degrees we do in the school. You have electrical engineering, electronic and automatic engineering, mechanical, industrial design, informatics, and marine science. This last degree is shared with different schools from UPC, and 2 master's degrees. One is from electronics, and the other one is from design. And there are 2 international programs, European DPS and IDPS, that you know, that we share this year because we have a few students from IDPS, so we share everything and mix in one program only. The general idea was that there's a few social activities during the semester, but because of restrictions, we don't know what we are allowed to do. There are some visits to museums, historic places, also international lunch with the students from the school. There's a campus day with different activities, but really we don't know what can we do this year. We do as much as we can, so we can enjoy the program and the semester here.
Now, moving on to the specific program most of you are involved in, the European project semester. As you know, right, this is a capstone program, right, at the end of your studies, and most of your time will be devoted to developing a project. Of course, you'll get some help with the skills, the soft skills that you need to be efficient and effective when developing a project. And hopefully, this kind of training will help you when you start your careers in the workplace, right? So you'll have project with project tutors, so you'll know the projects you've been assigned to in a while, but at the same time, you'll be participating in different intensive seminars at the beginning. So for example, you learn about accessibility and usability, because it is very important that your projects, the products or the services that you develop are accessible and usable. But you'll learn about eco-design, especially those students who were, interested in design, in the International Design Project Semester. You might be wondering what intention and emotion meant in this context. And it has to do with design because, users have emotions and intentions and they interact with the products and services you'll be designing. So this is important as well. Innovation, intercultural communication. And there will be 2 seminars that will last, right, for 4 months, that will last until June. And these are technical communication and project management. So you'll have your technical communication and project management tutors working with you throughout the whole semester, right? So here you've got the breakdown of credits. So it's a total of 30 credits, and this is what you enroll for. This is more or less the timeline of the EPS. So intensive seminars, so weeks 1 to 4 will be pretty intensive, right? It means that you will be starting with your projects, and you'll have lots of seminars, very short, but hopefully very useful, very productive, you know, those kinds of courses that will spark your interest and will motivate you towards the project, right? And you'll be starting the project, so it will be pretty challenging but useful. Then, week 7 is a milestone, the first milestone, and that's the midterm defense. So, in this project, you'll be coached, you'll be supported by tutors, and you'll be motivated to bring out the best in you, right, and to develop the best possible project. So, at the end of March, you'll have the opportunity to present the results, of course, interim results of your project in front of a board, and they'll give you feedback, not like a mark, but more constructive feedback to help you towards the end product, right? And finally, on week 19, the last week of the course, it will be summer almost, so hopefully we'll be able to enjoy a bit more of Vilanova and Catalonia. You'll take part in the final defense, and then you'll present the results of your project. We are very looking forward to listening to all of you. Okay, you know, we used to have this session as a kind of face-to-face, warm and friendly, but this year we have lots of, you know, technical equipment around, so it's a bit more complicated, but anyway, we'll get used to it. Now Nuria will tell you about project assessment, marks, and especially the part that you're looking forward to, which is assignment to different projects.
Sorry. You know, the main objective of the EPS is to work in this project. This project is assessment in 3 different parts. One is your oral and communication skills. This is 15% of the mark. The other one is the main percentage is the report, the come to express report, which is content, and also communication, how is writing and how is easy to understand. And the 35% of the rest of the mark is the teamwork. EPS is designed to help the students to work in different intercultural groups, and this is why the 35 of the mark is the teamwork. What's one? The teamwork is about 2 things. One is for the members of each group. You rate the work of each member, also your tutors. At the end of the semester, I will give you a report you have to complete, and then submit it to me. The other 3 parts, they are evaluated by your tutors, and also the members of the board, the defenses of the tribunal or the project, okay? 80% of the tribunal, and 20% is about the supervisors. I don't know what's going on. Any questions that you have about this, I can answer later, okay? This is the schedule. I know you were wondering where I was published this schedule. It's already on the website. We'll talk about this after this session. We'll go upstairs. I will explain everything, the technical, how to work with online campus, how to do the Google Meet, and different tools we are using this semester. These are examples, so you see how it will work. And this is the calendar. As you see, there are several days are in color. The main ones and the yellow ones is the midterm defenses and the final defenses. There's also the holiday that you don't have classes, like February 15 is Carnival here, so yes, no classes. And I don't know what activities they have this year. yeah, I'm so excited to see. And the coursebook also explains the objectives of each seminar, how the EPS is graded, and everything. Okay? Also available on the website. Teams, because I think you're wondering which project you are assigned to. Okay, so the project one of the supervisors is here, and as at the end is one of the supervisors of this group. Daniel, can you show, so, is Daniel? Johannes, oh, no, sorry. Mateo, Maximilian is arriving this evening, so you won't see until next week, probably. Sophie, over there, and Cindy. Okay? You are for the players, the Rainbow Museum project. Project number 2 is digital twins. It's Alexandro. He will arrive on Tuesday. Nastia is over there. Nastia. He was not here, I think. Pedro, he just arrived. And what will go on this weekend? So we have the members of the group right now. Project number 3 is with censoring. Is Fred, he's over there. Justina, Paul, Sean will be joining us in March. And Joshua, over there. Okay? And the last one is Bogdan also will arrive on Tuesday. Daniel will join us in March. Laurent, over there. Rebecca, there. And Sam, there. Okay? For Luis, Ahmad, and Pascual will arrive later also. And when we go upstairs, I will explain you all the subjects, the courses, how the timetable confirm different the groups we chose. And also the calendar. Calendar is a little bit different because the dates for the exams and midterms are quite different. I will also explain you how to see that and what's the main dates and everything. Okay. And that's all for now. I think the director wants to say something because there's a problem connection before.
Yes, so we'll say benvinguts, again, welcome. Also something that we wanted to say, because there are many people who are connected and we cannot see them, but many of them are your study buddies, right? So you have the help of a student, a local student, who will guide you around, help you, especially on the first day. So as Nuria said, now you'll be guided around campus, but you may have other questions. So get in contact with your partner, and also take that opportunity to learn more about our languages and our culture, and especially to have fun. And now Marisa will say a few words, again, because it was a technical problem at the beginning. So those people watching us remotely couldn't listen to her. So we'll give them the opportunity to do so. So welcome again. Marisa?
Sorry to have you waiting, but we are waiting for the director to connect to the meeting.
Good morning. Bon dia. Buenos días. Welcome to this year's EPS. Gràcies, tutors i professors, per fer possible el nostre programa, especialment aquest any. Una especial benvinguda als nostres estudiants buddies que us heu connectat i també als estudiants de Vilanova que feu l'EPS a casa. Espero que aquesta experiència d'internacionalització us sigui molt profitosa. Sabeu molt bé que sou els nostres millors ambaixadors. Estem molt orgullosos. Com a escola estem molt orgullosos de vosaltres. And now we're walking to our international students. Those who are here today and those who are watching this session online. I hope you can come to Vilanova very soon. This is a very special year for all of us, and I would like to thank you for having chosen our program. We'll try to make your stay as productive and enjoyable as possible. Welcome to Vilanova and to our school. I wish you the best. Thanks.
In fact, Anna told us that after the meeting we're having now, we explain the online campus and everything, she would like you to join her at the museum. It's just around the corner, and have an informal meeting with them and introduce each other, okay?